it is time to say goodbye to Chester 203A. So let me tell you a story. What the freak? Isn't he cute? Hello beautiful people of the earth, welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've been back, but I am so glad to be back because guys, it is finally time to move out. So all this time that I haven't been here, it's already time for me to leave, which is really crazy. It is time to pack up my dorm and say goodbye to sophomore year. Finals are finally over. This was my last final day. It's currently Tuesday, May 6th, and I literally am so ready to leave, and it is so time to do so because finals are over now. I do have a paper to finish, but that's not due until Thursday, but I'm gonna be packing in today's video and I'm super excited to do so. Again, so sorry for not being here for like maybe 5 or 6 months. I'm not really sure because it's been a minute since I've been back, but forgive me, a lot has been going on. I honestly was going to post a video to explain everything to you guys, but I ended up not doing that because I don't have to feel sorry because I was going through a lot of stuff. I mean, I do have a life too, so things are just going to work out the way they are, and it is okay if I'm not feeling great. So I'm just going to be here and I am back. We are back for the summer. There are so many fun adventures lined up and I'm super excited to take you along for every single one of them. So let's just go ahead and get into today's packing vlog. Currently the state of my room is chaos. Let's just say I did pack a couple of things and I took them home like 2 weeks ago, but it is officially time to actually pack everything, and I mean everything. So today we're gonna start with a couple of little minimal things. I have 2 days to pack. So we have tonight, and it's currently 7:37 for one, and I have tomorrow. I have the whole day tomorrow to be able to do this, and I have to leave on Thursday. So I have technically 2.5 days, but I really only have 2 because I really need to get packing for what is all to come. Again, I have so many adventures planned and signed up for this summer, so you'll be coming along for every single one of them. But yeah, today we're gonna start with probably my books, and then we're gonna move on from there. So it's gonna be books first, and then I'm gonna be taking down things from the walls because that is also an easier task because I hate taking things down. So we're gonna be doing that next, and probably a good bit of my clothes because a lot of clothes I don't need out anymore. They're completely over with. It's time to get them done. I have laundry to throw in the washer because guys, I have so much laundry, it's sick. We have quite a few things that need to go off the list tonight, and then tomorrow we're gonna get to some other things, so you'll just be coming along with me for everything. I know I look really orange right now. I am not this orange, guys, but it's the lighting in this room, so we're gonna change that up in a second. We're gonna go ahead and put some boxes together because I got some boxes today, and we're gonna pack my books first, which are all in the closet on the top, and then I'm also gonna go into my dresser drawers and look at some of the stuff in there because I have a lot of crap in there too. Just know it's a whole list, so we're just gonna get it done all together tonight along with the next couple of days. So let's get started for real this time. So the first box has been built, and I'm about to go ahead and throw some books in here because your girl has a lot of them, obviously. So we have quite the bit in here, and I'm just gonna take all of these down and I'm going to pack every single one of those. Hopefully this all goes well because there's so many books. I got a really big box because I know I have a lot of books. I took some home already, but I hope all of these fit in here. Let's just say I hope so. It's an 18 by 18 box, so we'll see what happens, but let's get packing. For me, thinking that this was going to absolutely be full is crazy because it wasn't. So I have a lot more space to put things in here, which is absolutely good to me, in my opinion, because that'll allow me to put more things into here that I need to get into this box, including some other planners and stuff that is on my desk that I'm going to get up in a second, and we're going to throw those in here. But Our next task is going to be taking down the wall decorations, which is so sad because I actually just don't want to do that. It's gonna look really empty and dry in here in a minute, but it's okay. We're gonna take those down and we're gonna put those into a different box, but I don't know, I just feel so sad about that. But yeah, that's the next thing that needs to happen besides books. So I'm just gonna set this to the side for now, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into taking down all my wall stuff first. So we got some pictures over here that need to come off. I took down the other stuff that I had up here already, so we're pretty good. And I'm just gonna throw those in the bag that it belongs in. I forgot where the bag is, but it's somewhere around here. But yeah, so we're gonna do some of that first. Alright, you guys, so we've taken down the decoration. It absolutely looks so boring in here now, but this is why you have to decorate your rooms, because they look boring if there's nothing on the wall. I use this like tacky stuff from like Gorilla Glue that helped me like put things up that weren't gonna damage the walls, but I feel like there was minimal damage done, which is good because your girl was not trying to pay that fee. So they're not noticeable unless they're looking really close, and I don't think they really are. So I think we're pretty good. I didn't do any like crazy existential damage, so let's just say I did better than I did last year, because I absolutely wrecked the wall with what I did last year, but this time not so much. So that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap all these up and put them into the bag. I don't know where the bag went, but when I find it I'm gonna put all that stuff in there, and then that'll be it for decorations. Because, well, besides that, the little wall thing, I need to take that down too. I'll do that eventually. It's kind of sad taking everything down at once. It kind of makes me depressed, so I don't really want to, but I have to. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw all of that stuff up, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next. Okay, so those things are now up. It's time to move on into packing shoes, because I have a bunch of them and I need to get rid of them, and they're all over the place right now. I have a bunch of shoes in the corner of my desk, and then I also have the shoes on my rack outside. So I need to grab all of those, and we're gonna put them in another box. Yes, we have another. So we're gonna put those in the box. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of the big shoes first and put those in here, and then all the smaller ones will just go on top of it because that'll just be easier. So we're gonna do that first. Okay, so I got majority of the shoes from out there, but now I have to go ahead and go in the closet and get the shoes from under here. So to make that easier, we're gonna pack the things that are up here that I am not taking with me to chapter camp. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start packing some of the things that are up here that need to be done, because that'll make it easier to just get whatever else I need out of the closet. I'm just going to take all of the bigger clothing, which is all of my like sweatpants and stuff like that, but for now we're just gonna take out whatever's in here that's bigger, like the coats and stuff, because I don't need it anymore. So we're gonna take those out. Alright, so I just pulled out all of these jackets, and some of the ones I threw over here because those are going in another bag because I'm packing them with me for the other trip. So I have to plan that out because I have to know what I'm going to wear there first, because that's a whole nother thing and I don't want to pack too much. So just gonna go ahead, wrap all of these up, well, fold all of these up, get rid of these hangers, and then I'm going to put them into the IKEA bag. And once I finish that, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the shoes in the box. And then after I finish doing that, we're going to move on into some more clothing packing in terms of my other trip, which I'm going to also be packing for in this video.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Alrighty guys, it's given. I'm moving out, lol. But the shoebox is done, so that's great. That's one thing. So the shoebox and also that bag ended up filling up way more than I thought it was. So that's good though, because I did buy another one and I didn't think I was gonna need it, but I am. So we're gonna use it later. And so I'm gonna move these two out of my room and move them into the big room, because that's where I've been just storing things, so that way I don't have to keep it in my room, so that way it's out of my face and out of my way. And then I'm gonna move on to packing the clothes for my trip. Okay, so I just did a little bit of something. So I moved those boxes out of here, and I also put some laundry into the washer because it was over here. But I also have some clothes from last week's wash day that I didn't fold, so I also need to do that, because one of these things on here are not even mine. It's one of my friends who I borrowed. I need to like literally fold everything, figure out what I'm wearing and taking with me for my trip for camp, and then stuff I'm not, and it's just gonna go in a different pile. So I'm just gonna separate the two, then we're going to figure out everything else after that. Hey guys, it is the next day. I know I said I was coming back yesterday. I ended up being like, yeah, it's too late, and I was also doing laundry, so I was like, yeah, and I hadn't even taken my shower yet, and it was like 10:11 or 10:30, I don't know, but I was like, ooh, I need to go. So we're gonna start again today with some more packing. I'm excited. But yeah, I just stopped yesterday because I was like, I'm done. Today we're gonna do majority of the things. Today entails dishes, all of this stuff, food, because there's food that needs to be thrown away, given away, and stuff like that. 3 is the rest of my clothing. So like all clothing needs to be packed up for the most part. So the trip for Saturday or next week, and then also just all of the clothing that needs to go home in general. And then on top of that, we got to put away all supplies and stuff. So like whatever's in the dressers and the drawers, they all need to be gone. So today's gonna be a lot more of packing than I had yesterday, but today we're like dismantling everything. Everything has to be put away, everything has to go. Now it is currently 1:13 and I have like an hour-ish. I'm not gonna say it's a whole hour, but we're gonna try to get as much done in that hour as possible. So in that hour, I'm gonna be packing for my chapter camp trip. All of my clothes are are going to fit in this suitcase, which is really good. So I have space in my big blue bag that I'm going to be taking with me, and I have my bedding in there, but I'm also going to be able to fit my 2 sweaters and my towels and stuff like that will go into there. But I also have a backpack I'm bringing because I always bring my backpack everywhere I go. So I'm going to bring my backpack with me, and that'll have all of my like skincare and stuff like that. So I have enough space for everything, which is good. So I am going to go ahead when I get back. We're going to pack everything that I have left. So that includes clothes, that includes jewelry, food. We're doing good, and I'm so glad that we're finally getting to a point where like I can pack everything now and I don't have to worry about like where's this going or where's that going. And I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, move all this stuff over to the other room for now, and I will see you guys after I get off of work.
Many hours later.
Why is it already 9:08? Let's just say your girl had a lot going on in the last few hours. So let me tell you a story. After I got off of work, I was like, cool, let me just chill out real quick and then we're gonna get to it. But I've been having some issues with my phone for like the last week, and it's been absolutely stressing me out, and I was just tired of it today. So I went to go get a whole new phone, but I was in the phone store for 2 hours. 2. So your girl is a little backed up. But then me and my girls, we went out to go get some ice cream because I was hungry. Then I just had my girl dinner. I had to get me some Mickey D's because life was lifing, and we was in the store for 2 hours. So Molly stuck it through with me. Thank God for her, because y'all, I was stressed. I was tired. I was ready to go. But yeah, then I got back, went to with the girlies, Carol, Taylor, and Jaira. We went out to get ice cream in town real quick, and then we came back. So yes, it's 9:08 or 9:09 now. But it's time for me to really lock in. I don't have no more time, and we won't have to be up all night if it's all that I have to take to be able to pack. That is what we're gonna do tonight. It's gonna be chaotic, it's gonna be crazy, it's gonna get messy. So I got comfy and cozy. I put on some sweatpants. Yar. So we are going to get into it because it's real. Now I got a new phone, everything. I got the 16 Pro Max. That's what I got. So I'm just happy that I got a new phone because there was a lot going on and it was really stressing me out. So that's done. Now all I really need to do is pack, and now I can only worry about that. I don't have to worry about my phone no more. Don't have to worry about nothing else right now. I just need to worry about packing, because yes, I have an assignment due tomorrow, but that's tomorrow's work. But for right now, we're going to worry about packing because that's all we got to do. So first I'm starting with clothes because I feel like that'll be the easiest. Then we're going to get into the technical stuff. That is probably going to take longer because yeah, all of this. So we got to get done with the jewelry. I got to figure out what stuff I'm taking out that I'm not, like, it's going to be a whole nother process. I don't want to have to do that yet. So we're going to start with the easier part, which is clothing. So I have my 2 suitcases down here, as well as the dresses I brought. So I have some things that I put into the dressers as well, so that way I wouldn't have to worry about anything much. So I am going to be putting clothes into the dressers depending on what it is. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it's about to get real busy, but I'm excited to get into it because we're trying to get it done. I'm not gonna lie, I just had to sit on this suitcase to close it. That's how you know I have too many clothes. Absolutely too many clothes. But we're not gonna worry about it. It got in there. That's all that matters. But I'm not gonna lie, I still got a lot of clothes left. More than I expected. So low key, I have one more box, but I'm trying to use it wisely because I don't know what I'm gonna need it for. So at the moment, we're just gonna leave those alone until I figure out like what I'm gonna do, because I do have other bags that I could use. I definitely have like a couple more duffel bags that I could use. but I want to make sure everything's cool first. So I'm going to first look into these drawers and these dressers, take out what I need for chapter camp first and foremost, and then I'm gonna go ahead and then like leave this stuff alone, because low-key these two like plastic drawers I have, I just brought them the way they were actually, so I didn't even like take anything out or put anything in. It's just my hairdresser and my arts and crafts paper dresser. So I'm really just looking at the desk, because the desk, it has a lot of stuff in there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really over this, guys. I can't do it anymore. I quit. If you're wondering the corner I was referring to, it's this one, the corner that has all kinds of ish over there. Don't even know what's over there. I'm not gonna lie, that corner is not fun. And then I have to also go through this dresser drawer down here that has all this stuff in there, so I need to go through that real quick. But yeah, that's super fun, so I'm gonna do that. It's only 9:45 and I got a good chunk of clothes out, so let's just say it's going well so far. So not too bad, not too shabby. But we gotta get to the, because this is the bad and shabby part that I don't like.
Many unbearable hours later.
It's 4:35 in the morning. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? I was supposed to lock in. I was locking in at some points, and some points I was just chilling. Other points I was locking in. Other points I was chilling. But hours later, here we are. It looks pretty good in here. We doing a decent job. So I took down some things from over here. I know I'm trying to get to that bag thing, but over here in this kitchen area, we got some stuff going on. This is stuff I'm taking with me. I just unplugged my fridge. I'm still cleaning the top of it and everything. I'm just letting the like suds soak in real quick, and then I'm gonna wipe it off. But then I have the stuff up here. This is just laundry and stuff like that, so I'll put that in the bag after I finish dropping off some more stuff, because I need to drop some things over to D-Hall in the free store, so that way I can be done with that, and then I can bring my bag back and I can use it. So I just got some little things over here in the kitchen area that are going to be cleaned up as I go along. These 3 things I'm going to go put in the fridge, because of course they need to be put in the fridge, but I unplugged my fridge so it can be cleaned. These cups up here going home, all this stuff going home after I'm finished completely cleaning and doing everything that I need to do. And then what else needs to be done? I've taken all clothes out, so all clothes are out of every single drawer unless I'm taking it with me. So we got something down here. The closet's pretty much empty except for the stuff that's going with me. Well, yeah, that stuff up there. That's the clothes I'm wearing in the next couple of days. Only real thing that needs to be done for real, because I did the floor and everything over here in this area anyway, because it was getting nasty. The only real area I need to worry about right now is getting all this stuff done. I'm gonna finish pulling this thing off the wall, because that's the last thing that needs to like actually come down, and then this room will actually look completely empty. And then after that, I'm going to build that box up. I'm going to put any extra little things inside of that box. So I have like a bunch of mini boxes that I could just throw in that box. Plus like all the extra little stuff like this, my pens and stuff, jewelry box, and that'll all go into that box. So that way I can have some more condensing happening, which is great. So yeah, your girl is pretty much getting her thing done. It took a long time. But usually if I started earlier, we would have not had this problem. And then yesterday night, if I started earlier than I should have, then yeah, we would have been great. Also, I changed my bedding. As you can see, all the other bedding is in one of those bags over there. Currently it is 4:41. I am banking on being done by 5:30. I know that is crazy. I don't know why I'm up so late. But hopefully by 5:30, I'm really finished with everything, and then I can just relax. And then like all the little tiny stuff that needs to get done, I'll be done. So we are moving on. So we're gonna have to clean this up real quick before that starts leaking, and then we're gonna move over to this side and do the rest of this, and then pack up some more stuff, and then I should be done. Jesus, look at him. Isn't he cute? Good morning, LOL. Yeah, like actually good morning. It is 6:08 in the morning. What the freak? Who did this? Who did that? Now that the room is empty with like a void of things, it literally is echoing in here. So I have to be very quiet so that I will wake up Molly. But anyways, y'all, for real, I'm done. Because this room is gone. There's literally nothing here at this point, but I just have to take down a couple more things like the bag. That ain't nothing. I'll take that down, and my TV just will stay up there until tomorrow. But other than that, everything's done because this stuff is coming with me besides my Stanley. I do need to clean that out, but that'll be a tomorrow, well, later thing, shall I say. And later on when I go to the gym to pick up the rest of my stuff, I'll throw those in another case. So we have a little bit of things back, but everything for the most part is done. We are good. We are done. I'll see you a little later to like wrap everything up. I'm about to go hit the shower, hit the bed, and I'll see you guys later. Hello, beautiful people. It is the next day, and I'm super excited because your girl is already moving out. My friends helped me move everything downstairs, so technically the car is packed and stacked. And this room over here is pretty much empty besides that one suitcase, but yeah, these need to go down. But other than that, your girl is ready to go home. So I need to take all of this back home besides the small thing that you see all over the place. I'm about to throw these things in little bags and we're gonna be out and leave whatever here because tomorrow I'll be back. Super exciting, super cool. And so I'm just wrapping up everything in this room. And it's time to say goodbye to Chester 203A, and it's really crazy that I am officially leaving. Yes, there was some damage done, but all in all, it is finished and it's over and I don't have to worry about it anymore. This is what Miss Girl is looking like now. She's like empty, like what? All of this gone. This just left, but other than that, yeah, my side is pretty much done, empty. Bathroom empty. Yeah, we're done. And that is how you know it is officially time to go. So I need to head home because it is getting dark. It is 8:19 and I still have a 30-minute drive home and I still need to eat dinner. So we got two different things going on. I'm gonna go say goodbye to the girlies for the night and I'll see them tomorrow. But other than that, we are saying goodbye to Chester. Goodbye. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna end the video here. Comment down below the box emoji if you made all the way to the end of today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be my chapter camp video. And if, again, you haven't watched the first one, you should. I will link it down below. Please don't forget that life is a game that we all want to prepare for, so make the best of it. So spread love, peace, and positivity all around you. And please don't forget that I love you and Jesus loves you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.